Hello guys. So let's start with another problem which is known as contains duplicates. So here we are given with an array nums and we have to return true if any of the value appears twice or repeat itself. Otherwise at the end we return false if all the elements are distinct. So what does it means to tell? It is very simple now that if we have array nums which contains 1, 2, 3 and 1. So here 1 is repeating twice at the index 0th and 3rd, the last index. So hence we return true. Otherwise if it only contains 1, 2, 3, not 1, then we'll be returning false. Got it? So what could be our approach? So brute force approach could be that we'll compare each and every index of an element in an array with other elements in the array, whether they match or not. If other elements match with that indexed array which we are comparing with them, if it matches, then we'll return true, otherwise we'll return false. It is good, but we'll be doing it by repeating again and again for the n number of times, that is the length of the array. But better approach could be that we'll use HashSet or HashMap. Here HashSet also work fine. Why? Because HashSet is a collection which contains only distinct values, not a duplicate one, and it uses hash table to store the elements. So it's very simple. If the element that is present in the array does not present in the hash table, that means that number has not been repeated yet, and if it has been repeated, then it must be present in the hash table, and then we return false. So let's go for it. First of all, we'll calculate the length of the array as usual. Nums dot length. Then we'll take the hash set of integer named as set only, and new HashSet. Now we'll traverse our nums array of 0 to the length of the array, that is n. And we'll check if set contains num, then we'll return true. Yeah, that the array contains a duplicate element. Otherwise, if it does not contain, then we'll add that element into set, HashSet. And at last, if none is repeating, then we'll return false. So let's check what we have done. We had taken the length of the array, we had taken a hash set. Now we traverse through the array and check whether the array element contained in the set or not. If it is there present, then we'll return true, otherwise we'll add that element into the set. And at last, if none is repeating, then we'll return false. Let's try to run it. See, it is returning true because 1 and 1 are repeating at 0, then the last index. It is repeating false because none is repeating. It is returning true because here the almost, yeah, every element is repeating itself, right? Let's try to submit it. And yeah, it is working fine. The time complexity is big O of n. as HashSet take constant time complexity, so it is altogether big of n, and the space complexity in the worst case would also be big of n, because has if there are non-repeating element, then HashSet itself would be containing n elements in it. That's it. Signing off. Bye bye.